After the incident at the lake, the invisible wall between me and Clara crumbled to dust. The suspicion in her gaze was replaced by something warm and curious. Now, she often brought me a pitcher of cold lemonade in the fields, and we would sit in the shade of an old oak tree, talking about everything and nothing. We laughed at the stubbornness of the old mule, discussed the books she had read at university, and the weather. In those moments, I would catch her long, studying gaze on me, and the heart I had considered stone began to thaw. One day at dinner, I happened to mention that my work gloves were completely torn. "Tomorrow is Saturday. I was just planning to go to town for some supplies," Clara said immediately, not looking at me, but I noticed a faint blush on her cheeks. "It's your day off, right? We can go together if you want." The next morning, we were driving in her father's old pickup truck. Dust swirled behind us, and the sun played on the hood. Clara talked about her life in the big city, about her studies, about her friends, and then she looked at me and asked quietly, "And you never talk about yourself, before you came here." I fell silent for a moment, remembering the ashes of the past. "There's not much to tell," I answered evasively. There was nothing there worth taking with me. She understood and didn't ask again. The town was typical for the area. One main street, a town hall with a clock, a few shops, and a saloon where the local farmers gathered. Clara seemed to know everyone here. People constantly greeted her, and she answered everyone with a friendly smile. We went into the general store, which smelled of leather, spices, and machine oil. While I was picking out my gloves, two local guys approached Clara. One of them, tall and self-assured, leaned against the counter. "Clara, beautiful. Maybe it's time you stopped hiding out on your farm? Let's go for a ride tonight. I've got a new engine." Clara smiled politely. "Thanks for the offer, Brad, but I'm busy." "Oh, come on," he insisted. "Who could you possibly be busy with?" At that moment, I walked up to them, holding the gloves. Clara, without hesitating, took my arm. Her hand was warm and confident. "I'm already about to go for a ride with another guy," she said, looking straight at me. Brad shot me a contemptuous look, grunted, and walked away. We were silent for the rest of the way to the checkout and back to the truck. But this silence was different. It was filled with meaning and something new, frightening and exciting at the same time. That evening, I was sitting in my cottage, staring at the flames in the small stove. I was thinking about how her hand had felt on mine. That simple touch meant more to me than all of Emily's vows. I was scared to believe that I could be needed by someone.